Hello, amazing, wonderful, beautiful Pisces. Hope you are doing well, friends. This is Jamie. Welcome to Soul Vine Guidance. We're checking in for your energies. I hope you've had a good weekend. We've got the video already for what's ahead for the week. If you're tuned in often, because we do have daily reads Monday through Friday, but you'll see and connect into like the themes, how they keep unfolding and what's coming up, what's coming next. So it's pretty special, Pisces, if this, you get the answers that you need and it's connected into your energy. So make sure you like and subscribe so we can connect into that and support your spiritual journey. We've cleared the space. So Pisces, let's kick off. Let's kick in and see what is happening for you today, friends. All right. I've already shuffled and cleared the space for you as mentioned. So Pisces, let's see what's going on. Just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that is part of our amazing soulful tribe. If you want to be a part of that, again, Pisces, you are welcome to do so. You don't have to be a Pisces to do that. It's just to support your spiritual journey. There is no cost to join this specific membership. We are here just to support you, send you through, things that can help you evolve, expand, and gain more peace in your life. As I think we're all going through stuff at some point in time. And so, yeah, let's connect in. Now, blimey, Pisces, blimey. I don't know if you've heard that saying. It can be pretty Aussie. Blimey, mate. All right. What we've got here, if you're connected in, you know that you have got something coming in, money, sudden wealth, something that you're working on. This could be with a masculine in your life. This could be you that's portraying the masculine energy yourself. I feel like this is someone who, is respectfully getting their shit together, not worried, about fear anymore, is just going after what they really want. And this new moon coming up is all about that. This is a new moon. Coming up, I believe, let me just double check, new moon in Virgo. So that's coming up here this week. So this is a lot about, just making positive changes, implementing the things and that you're desiring and taking advantage of this, with the exciting opportunities upon you. What's really cool is because it's, Uranus is in the mix here, guys. So things might pop up that you're not expecting that really fire up your journey. So, stay in it, stay connected, have fun with it. But friends, there is something financially happening for you, and I am super, super excited. So let's have a look at what else we need to know as we uncover more here. So having a look at the challenge, Pisces, okay? We've got the 5 of Wands and everything is fine. So maybe, coming into this unexpected income, you've been through some form of hardship. You've been through some form of difficulty around wherever you're heading to next. So based on the current situation, there's something that's coming on in if it hasn't already. But what we can see here is that anything that has transpired over the weeks, over potentially months here, where there has been conflict, where there has been people bickering, where there has been people just having their own belief systems, how things are meant to be, I feel like there's something that's coming together and like smoothing out for you, okay? Everything is fine just means that there's been something here that has been challenging you mentally. Maybe there's people that you trusted kind of have, stabbed you in the back per se, but I'm seeing this is over. That hard part is over, but there still might be some final conversations that need to wrap up. And sometimes it's knowing the power of influence and how to get the message that you need that can powerfully connect to get the answer or result that you want. And I feel this is critical here, Pisces, around this, but I'm very excited for you. So let's have a look at what the hidden influences are. One more. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. If you're not a Pisces, we all have Pisces in our chart at the end of the day, but, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, this is the energy that connects in mostly for, okay? But in saying that, you could be a cross watcher, or this could be vice versa energy for someone that you're dealing with. So you might go, well, that's what they're doing, not what I'm doing. So just be mindful of that, okay? Page of Cups, strength, the star energy. All right, Pisces. So this is what's hidden here. or the influence that you have in terms of this situation. Okay. This is interesting because what I'm seeing here is that there might be something that you've got your eye on, or that you've got this passionate energy about, that I think you've already been in or been pursuing or looking at, because it's the page. This is not brand new energy. This is something that's here or relevant. Interesting, just looking at the way that this is directing, and we're going to get into what this past energy is, but this seems to be something that you're looking at around a situation, and I'm feeling it here. Let me pull out the past energy because I think this is going to help us kind of see and unfold this story here. But the past energy is how it's connecting to your present situation. So let's just get that so we can just kind of see what's hidden here and to make more sense. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I like it. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, the Moon. Pisces, okay, this is super clear now. Whatever it is that you've put it this way, you've been somewhere that you have been successful, where you have been independent, strong, achieved great things in your life, and you know that. And I feel like this is a part of you that needs to dig in there, dig in deep, and remember this amazingness that's within you, okay? One of the great things that I like to do when I need a reminder, because we all go through imposter syndrome. It doesn't matter how successful you've been. It doesn't matter how in dumps that you've been. I think at some point in life, we've all been there. But when you're getting like wavering in faith, when you're feeling like, can I make this happen? Can I pull it off? Because I'm just feeling this little underlying procrastination, fear, Pisces, amongst this great success that you know that you can have, okay? So you're like right on that pushing point, or that tipping point, if you've heard of that before, the tipping point that allows things to really catapult and snowball in a wonderful way to make something happen. But it's like there's some fear here that you're experiencing, this moon energy. And I was going to say the new moon energy, this could be a powerful part to it. But what I feel is that you're concerned about the what if here is what's showing up. You're concerned about the what if, concerned about the unknown. That's life. Every step, every minute, every second is unknown. The difference is you can take charge of it and go do what you need to do about it. But one of the key things I was going to say, if you're in fear or concern, or don't remember your amazingness because you kind of get sucked into a little bit of a distraction of, I don't know if I can do this, write down 10 things, write down 20 things of why you are doing what you're doing. Write down the things that you have accomplished in your life, or write down things that remember why you are meant to be doing what you're doing. How does it make you feel? The results that you want to get, why this matters, just all the powerful yes energy that you need to support. Sometimes too, it's just writing down 10 things that you have accomplished, okay? Because hindsight, when we remember the power that we had in certain situations, it can just really help those chemicals in our body to kind of shift to go, yes, I can do this, yes. And then it's not thinking too hard about it and just taking that next step. It doesn't need to be 20 steps. Just take that one, and then the next one. It's just one at a time, but we've got to keep moving forward, Pisces, because I can see here Spirit is letting you know that you are going to need that courage. Courage comes before confidence. Once you take that courage, take that step, what happens? You get more confidence, you build momentum, and that's what's being asked, because there's something here, Pisces, that you have learned, a lesson, something that you're going to use and apply in your life to these hopes and dreams that you have about yourself, about what you want to achieve and accomplish. And I'm really loving this energy, Pisces. But you just got to keep reminding yourself of the things that you have done, the things you have pushed through. And sometimes they may not be, they may be attached to situations that you didn't want to be in. But this is a reminder that no matter what comes at you, no matter what presents itself, that you have the power, you have this force within you to keep moving forward. Okay. So let's have a look at any ideas that you have and that you're thinking about and what Spirit has to say. Okay. Interesting. I don't read reversals. The devil showed up in reversal, and the energy that it just gave to me as part of that is just be careful of your thinking. there's a powerful balance between using fear and hurt to use it and apply it to push through that challenging part. You know, what fuels you? Because we all operate differently, right? So what fuels you to keep moving forward? Some of us, you know, need to keep going and accomplish to prove to ourselves and kind of give an FU to others, right? Sometimes it's like focused on helping other people, other things. Usually it's a combination, right? But at the end of the day, you've got to find your why. You've got to find your purpose behind it. But make sure that you're kind of doing it in a healthy way that can help you kind of release or relinquish anything else that's having a little power over you as you're pushing forward. But with this King of Swords and the Temperance energy, in addition to the devil, it's like cutting out those things and getting really clear on where you're going and what you're going after. So any ideas that you're having, Pisces, don't allow a distraction, a person or something, a situation that has been a bit funky. I just want to make sure you're coming from the right energy of when you're in pursuit, because we don't want to do it off hurt and anger, okay? Because that's not our truest form. But we can use that as power to go do what we need to do. But I'm just seeing this, the clarity, the confidence, the sharpness, the wit, the humor that comes with it. That's what's going to help you balance that out. You've got very strong energy to balance something out, to heal it, to acknowledge it. And even like this Temperance energy, I feel is a part of like letting it go too. It's like acknowledging something that you need to acknowledge, but also like it's okay to just keep going and keep moving forward the way you need to be, that you need to move forward, but you need the clarity and the why behind it too, okay? And I think this is really important with this King of Swords energy. So let's have a look at the near future and what you need to know, Pisces. We've got the Five of Swords and the Magician. I think there's going to be some hard truths in play here. That's what I'm feeling, Pisces. There's just, going to be some hard truths with this Five of Swords energy. But I think once you get to that truth of something that, you know, maybe they're just conversations that you don't want to have, or there's conversations that you have to have that are going to leave people feeling a little bit challenged. Just give me a second. I think I've smoked myself out with the sage, and all I can see in my room is a cloud of sage. Just give me a second so I can breathe a bit better. All right, just turning on the fan, opening the door, get clear of some of this out. Okay. Yeah, so I think Pisces, like I said, once you get to the truth of a matter, truth of a situation, and share what you need to share, I just feel in some regard that some people are going to be hurt, and it's hard when you have to share some truths. There is obviously a way to deliver it, the Pisces way, but I do know too, subject to what other other signs that you have in your chart, it can also, maybe have a bit of fire, maybe you have a bit of air energy, and, maybe the way that you deliver it for some others may be too hard for them to want to accept, to want to hear. Respectfully, if you're doing it, the best way that you know how to, compassionate, supportive, they got to figure out their own stuff. But here, Pisces, I think once you do this, you're going to start seeing things open up. And because I feel like there's that little bit of energy that might be blocking you, like I said. And I think once you clear it, we see here the Magician, that you're going to start manifesting something here that you've been wanting. If you're looking for a cord cutting, clearing meditation, and you're not on not part of our Soulful Tribe, go to the link below, the first link in the description box. You can join our Soulful Tribe. There is no cost for this particular group. But in saying that, what's really cool is you're going to get a special gift from me, and it can help you support this part of your journey. And we share these things on the reg, to help support your journey, as mentioned earlier. But jump on in, because that one might be what you need to help clear something out to support you. Because look at this, your power in this situation. You've got the Sun, Pisces. You're shining with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so what we're seeing here is this light and dark, light and dark. The sun is the light, okay? The Nine of Swords is that darkness, that quiet time, that space that you're not, like, you're suffering in silence here, Pisces. So how do you, again, I'm getting a little bit of this connection here. Like, you need to clear something out. Because this talks about your power in this situation. When you cannot, and this is what's interesting, when we've got fears or things that are troubling us, sometimes just talking out loud to someone about it relinquishes its power. And I think this is something that you need to do about a situation. I don't know who that is that you need to talk to. I don't know if you've got that safe space or whatever. And I think I've talked about something, or sometimes it's just being witnessed and the relief that comes with it. So just keep that in mind, because that's what's showing up as your powerful place to really push forward here, is facing these little bit of fears that you are feeling. Because once you talk about it, usually it has no power thereafter. But that's something that you need to figure out by entering that space of acknowledging those things that are concerning you, or those things that are worrying you. It doesn't mean you need to talk to that person directly. It just usually means you need to talk to someone. It's kind of like, I'm just trying to think too, like the 12 steps, right? I'm not sure how familiar you are with scriptures. I think they even use a similar model in AA and stuff like that. But there's these 12 steps, and it is facing our fears and saying them out loud to someone just to be acknowledged and release them, because then they have no power over you, right? Because we are powerless at the end of the day. But when we face these things, it just talks about how much more, that kind of redemption and surrendering can apply. So let's have a look at the environment. Okay, wonderful. 4 of Wands with this Hermit energy. Pisces, I like it. This is really talking about there's an opportunity, I think there's always opportunity for greatness, right? There's always an opportunity where if you're looking or paying attention. But what I'm definitely seeing here is that there is something like a gateway opening for you here, okay? But there's just a couple little inner things that we need to face here. And that's okay, because these are good things to face head on, because it's going to give you a special power to walk through that path, that portal, that calling that's coming upon you here. Because as we're seeing, the main theme here is about something that you want to do, something that you want to achieve, and something you want to accomplish. And this has to do with your financial situation. This has to do with some form of meaning and purpose behind it. We're seeing this, okay? This main man just could explicitly be around this part of you that you need to take action and go do something about it. And sometimes that's the hardest part, is that first step. But what you find is the hardest part is getting to that finish line of something that you want to do. And we're seeing here that it's interesting, this Hermit energy, because looking in this one, because obviously we have technology today, right? But the laptop, the Hermit is looking in the laptop. It's like looking for answers, seeking answers. And sometimes Google has too many answers and can have so many answers that are conflicting that it just causes us more problems, right? At the end of the day. And it's like, oh my God. So is it this or is it that? And then it can create more anxiety. So that's not sometimes the way that we want to go. But what Spirit's asking you is, again, to take one step at a time. One step at a time, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, listen to Spirit. And that's what you're going to find is going to help you. It's like, I can see like a golden gate, a golden key, a golden pathway. Okay. And I don't think you're doing this alone, Pisces. So let's have a look at your hopes and fears and what you need to know. Yeah. It seems here that you're concerned that no matter what you do, no matter what effort that you put in, that what's going to happen here, not necessarily hardships, but the battle of keeping on going, if it's worth the wait, if it's worth the energy, if it's worth the effort, because you want to see results. And these, I think, are your fears of like, okay, I can make money and can make wealth and I can make something here, but what happens if I can't keep going? What happens if I can't keep doing things at that rate? Pisces, what happens if you can? That's what we want to focus on. What happens if you can? All right. So let's have a look at the outcome here and what you need to know, Pisces, regarding this situation. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know for our Pisces? Okay, wonderful. We've got 4 here. Let's have a look-see. Oh. All right. 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Pisces, you have got so much opportunity in front of you right now, and I just don't want you to cheat yourself out of it, okay? Because sometimes we convince ourselves and we're the ones cheating ourselves. We're the ones deceiving ourselves here. And this is a part of it. But it could also be for some of you that you have been, wherever you're working towards or whatever you're going towards, you're concerned, I feel, for some of you with a connection. It doesn't necessarily need that it's happened in this particular connection, but I think you've been in a situation where something that you trusted, something you believed in didn't work out because of someone's actions, behaviors, gossip, the way they did something. And I know you don't want to be in that situation again, and I don't want that for you either. But that we don't, how do we say this? Like, we're not in control of other people. All we can do is have foresight, have hindsight, and do our best moving forward and keep trusting in ourselves. But what I am showing here, Pisces, is that the more that you keep moving towards what you do want rather than focusing on what you don't, when you keep focusing on what you do want, on the forward, that one step, going one day at a time, one step at a time, moving forward towards the plans that you do have and the life that you do want to create and that purpose that you want to go after, or that relationship that you want to have, or that relationship that you want to create that you're in right now. We can see the abundance here. We can see that there is something birthing very strongly, very stable, very abundantly, okay? And we can see that this is quite a strong connection or something that's meant to come together for you. But you've got to make sure that you're not tricking yourself here with the 7 of Swords energy of things that aren't true, things that, you know, that we criticize ourselves because we're usually our worst critic at the end of the day, and that we can keep believing in what is possible when we apply ourselves. The imposter syndrome, we've got to take a moment to acknowledge the imposter and how we can kind of kick him out of our head, kick him out of our thoughts, kick him out of our energy. And it can take a lot of time and a lot of practice, Pisces, but I know you've got this. Write down what's 10 amazing things about you, 10 amazing things that people come to you for, 10 amazing things that you've accomplished, 10 amazing things of why you're meant to be doing this. Just keep reminding yourself every single day why you can do this, why this is possible, why you're the best of this, why this is for you, because this is your gift from God to go do what you need to do here, Pisces, because I feel this is a lot around your purpose or something that you want to create for yourself and potentially for others here. And I love it. Keep going. We'll speak soon, loves. Bye.